Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today I'm going to be doing two looks and a review on the new Black Moon Cosmetics Urban Myth palette. I did already do a first impressions with this and an IGTV video if you want to see two additional looks, but I did do two more for you today. This is what the inside looks like in case you haven't seen it. We have 5 mattes and then a mix of 5 duochromes and shimmers. They're all so pretty. I really like the range of tones in here. I feel like it has that grunginess, that richness, those kind of jewel tones. I really like the vibe with this, and also just the theming is so on point with the Urban Myth type feel. I've enjoyed playing with this. I played with it I think twice off camera as well, just doing quick looks before work, and I've just been having a great time with it. I'm glad I treated myself to this. I think the last time I bought a palette besides this one was my birthday, which was in July. I bought one of the Melt Cosmetics palettes, so I'm glad I treated myself to it. I've been having fun. I'll give you my full thoughts and opinions on everything at the very end of the video, but just wanted to kind of introduce it a little bit. Before we hop into it, I think I wore the exact same plugs in both looks, and they're from Love Kills Boutique. Both of my chokers in looks number 1 and 2 are from the brand Shop Sun & Co. And I found out recently my affiliate code is still active. It's BeautyBean in all caps. It'll save you 10%. I do make a small commission, so don't feel pressured, but it's there if you want to save some money. I don't know where this spiderweb dress is from. I either got it from a Forever 21 a long time ago or I thrifted it. I've had it a while. And this jacket I think I got from a Burlington. I'm just feeling cozy today because it feels so chilly outside. I'm not even cold, I just like bundling up, so hence the extra jacket. Also, I don't know where this hat's from. It's from like Target or something. I got it a while ago as well. Anyways, let's just hop into it, and I'm gonna create these looks for you, and then at the end I will chat about my thoughts thus far. Hello, how are you? What even is today? It's Thursday the 29th. I'm getting ready for work, and I just thought we would film look number 1 for this video. I'm thinking I want to really play with these like reddish tones and then maybe pop Paranormal in the inner corner. I think that might be pretty. I know that's very basic and simple, but it's really gonna be cute. And I'm ready to do it. Let me go ahead and prime with my Urban Decay primer potion. I'm gonna blend it out and not set it because I don't like to set my primer unless I absolutely have to. You do whatever works for you. All right, we're gonna go right in with Bigfoot. We're just gonna take it and hope for the best. This is my Spectrum Cosmetics B04. It's like a little angled brush. I'm going to focus right here. I also kind of want to leave my lower lash line blank today. Not quite sure why, that's just what I want. I'm just kind of hugging this shadow right along the, like that line of my eye. I'm going to just kind of connect that and then start dragging it through the crease. I'm not going to take this very high up. I am going to use a blending brush to help smudge this, so I want to make sure there's plenty of room for this shadow to travel. I'm also not going to do any cut creasiness or anything like that. I just want a blended, smoky lid and crease area. And I think this just really deep red situation is going to be super, super pretty. I have this Juno & Co brush. It looks like there's color on it. It's just a little stained. It's clean. I'm just going to start going to town on this. I'm holding the very end of my brush so that I have light pressure. And I'm just taking this in little motions, little sweeps to help diffuse the edge of this. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing all right. I had wild dreams last night, so I feel like I'm a little groggy, but I'm in a good mood. I'm gonna film another segment of my makeup collection and declutter videos. I think those might have started by the time this video goes up. That or it's coming like very, very soon. So just stay tuned. I'm very excited. I'm filming my blush collection and declutter after this, and I'm very excited just to look at everything and get rid of things that I just haven't really used. I think that'll be fun. I'm just taking my time with this, just doing very small little motions, just trying to help diffuse this. If you reached into a different palette, because this one doesn't really have great transition shades, I mean this one here, the Mothman one, could potentially work, but I really want to keep this on the rich, warm, reddish kind of side, and I don't want that to mute it out. But if you dipped into another palette to get like a warm brown shade or something, like a lighter one, that would help blend this out even faster, but I'm just using my patience to help blend this guy out. I'm fairly content with how that looks. I think that looks nice. So now let's just go in with Bloody Mary, that beautiful shimmer red. I'm going to take this packing brush. It's an e.l.f. J Kissa J1 brush, and I'm going to take my NYX Glitter Primer because I use it with all of my shimmers to help them pop to their utmost potential. And then dipping right into Bloody Mary with that same brush. Oh, it's so pretty. This is such a good shimmer red. World Eater from Shroud is probably still my favorite shimmer red in my collection, but this one is pretty impressive. I really like it. Just kind of taking and tucking this right up against where my crease starts, because again, I'm not really trying to do a cut crease. I'm just trying to have this fade and blend, so it's just a nice smoky situation. Taking the teeniest bit of Bigfoot on that first Spectrum brush, I even tapped it off so that I have light pressure. And I'm also using light pressure. I'm holding the very end of my brush just to help buff this edge. I'm 99% sure that it's November by the time this video is going up, so I hope your month is off to a good start. What's it like in November? I can't believe October's over. I mean, it's not over for me yet technically, but it's the 29th. It's basically over. Halloween is upon us, and I'm so sad that it's almost over, but I'm excited for holiday season. I guarantee you my Christmas tree is already up by the time you're seeing this because I pull it out on November 1st. I am that person. I just can't prolong happiness, and my tree makes me happy, so why wait? I'm really liking the vibe of this. It's just very dramatic, smoky. I'm liking this heavy inner corner. I'm liking all of it. I might even add some stamps, but first of all, let's go ahead and do the inner corner. So I want to take Paranormal. I just think this duochrome purple might be a cool little statement with this look. I don't know. I really like purple and red together. What can I say? Yes, that's really pretty. I'm just gonna pack it on even more because why not? Let's load it up. Ooh, I really like that. I do think I want some stamps though. Let's do some little moons. This is my moon stamp from ColourPop. I want to put one right here. Ooh, that was a perfect first try. I can get very nervous doing that. Let's do a star as well. Make sure it's the right direction. And then one more. Ah, yeah. That's so cute. I love adding little stamps to looks, especially more simple looks like this where it's only a couple shadows. I think that's really cute. Well, I'm going to repeat this on the other eye, throw on my lashes, eye pencil, and lip product, and I'll be back when my look's complete. Alright, this is the first look. I like how it came out. It's really pretty. It was very simple, but I feel like it looks very dramatic, and it looks like I put in maybe more effort than I actually did, which is always nice. The eye pencil I paired with this is White Smoke from NYX. I just thought it would kind of complement the inner corner without being like too loud. I just wanted something kind of light and simple since the lower lash line is blank. My lashes are in the style October from Esta, and on my lips I went with Brick from Dose of Colors. I just felt like a monochromatic kind of feel would be pretty. I feel like this kind of goes with the color that's kind of sitting in my crease, and I don't know, I like it. I hope you guys do too. I'm gonna film my blush collection and declutter now and then go to work, and I will be back maybe tomorrow to film look number 2, but for you it'll be like 2 seconds. Okay, let's move on. Hi, hello, it's Halloween Eve. It feels like Halloween today. The weather's beautiful. It was literally like 90 degrees yesterday. Right now at 9 a.m. it is a beautiful, crisp 54 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm living my best life. I'm wearing a jacket, not even because I'm cold, but just because I can. I don't know if anyone else is like me, probably. I'm not that original, but like when I have the opportunity to like bundle up and wear jackets, like that's my favorite. I love wearing blankets and jackets and sweaters. I'm just so happy that the weather is cooling down for Halloween. I'm thriving, and I'm also getting ready for work, so let's do that. I am gonna do a big wing today. I'm just feeling my witchy fantasy, and I just really want to jump into it. I did have some people ask me if I could do a big winged look without the black base. I did do that in my Odin's Eye 3 looks 3 palettes with the 3 mini palettes that they came out with. So if you want to watch me do it without the black base, go check that video out. Honestly, all you have to do is just be precise with your shadow. All the black base does is it allows me to have like a really dark base for the colors to pop differently. It kind of adds a unique depth to it. And it also just lets me be extra bold, kind of create my line so I don't have to be as precise with the shadow. But all you have to do is go in with the shadow. It's not that big of a deal, really. Do whatever you want. I want to start really quick by just taking Mothman now that my eye is primed with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I just have a fluffy brush. And I just want to lay some of this just kind of in the crease, just to have a little bit of a background color. Nothing too prominent, just enough so that I have something back there. How are you doing today? I'm in a good mood. I'm going to work in about 2 hours, a little less than 2 hours, an hour and a half. Also, if you hear world noises, it's because my window's open because I cannot resist. It feels beautiful today. All right, I'm gonna create my big wing now with the KVD Vegan Beauty Graphite Super Brow Pomade. You could use a gel liner, you can use a pencil liner if you just wanted to like kind of sketch it and then perfect it with a brush if it's creamy enough. You also don't have to do a base. I just like to. It's taken me some practice. It's definitely not like one of those quick and easy things. I always kind of draw some and then I look up so I can see where it transfers in particular on my eye shape. It definitely takes some practice. It's something that's so personal to your eye shape. I just kind of do that. I'm using an e.l.f. concealer brush. It's like a really small brush. And I'm just kind of sketching a wing, and then I'm going to kind of connect right here to start forming that lid shape. I'm going to drag it up like so. Why is my camera dying? We were doing so good. Even right now you can see my lid's not perfect. I'll just kind of perfect it later when I add shadow. It's not that big of a deal. Now I'm just trying to add to that wing situation. And now I'm just gonna fill it in with some more of that product, hope for the best, and then we will go in with shadow. Again, don't stress about doing a big wing if this doesn't work for you or you don't have the patience to try to figure it out for your eye shape. Just draw the shadows on with like small flat brushes like I usually do when I do my cut creases, and just kind of trace it out. You don't have to do the black base. I just like the black base. And I just feel like the shimmers in this palette are so pretty, so I really wanted to do a look that would really showcase them. And I always just feel so fierce and witchy with this type of eyeshadow look. And since it is Halloween Eve, I figured I would bust it out. Today's my last day working before Halloween because of course I took it off. I just want to spend Saturday with my husband relaxing and watching spooky movies and enjoying the cool weather that's upon us. So basically I want it to be green on the outer portion, into the blue, into the purple, towards the inside. I think that'll be super pretty and I'm ready for it. Taking some of my NYX Glitter Primer because I always use it with my shimmers, of course. And this is an old lip brush. I like using lip brushes when filling in the wing portion of the look. If I wasn't doing a black base, I'd probably just use like an angled brush, like something super flat and small. But since I already have the angle to it, I just use this brush to help kind of fill things in. All right, dipping into Boogeyman first, that green. I'm going to just plop that on the outer portion of the wing. Just taking little bits at a time so it stays within my control. And I'm just trying to fill in the lines as best as possible. I think part of the reason I like the black base as well is because like the black can kind of peek through around the edges, and I just think it looks really spooky and cute. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my goodness. I haven't done a big winged look in a couple weeks. I missed it. It's so pretty. Now that we're done with the green, I'm going to switch to this flat brush. It's a Spectrum A16. Something like this is what I would recommend if you're just freehanding the wing itself and not doing the black base, just because it's really small and flat. It doesn't have to be this exact brush, but this type of brush. Wow, traffic is wild right now. Taking a little bit more of the glitter primer just to re-stickify and get my brush a little sticky. I'm taking Bermuda Triangle now, that beautiful blue. I want it to end about here, so just putting that down first. And then I will just, again, kind of fill it in and have it fade into that green. Oh, these shimmers are so pretty. And now I'm just kind of tapping right where the green and blue meet. I'm going to go back and forth with both brushes and both colors so that we have a nice gradient from green into blue. And finally, I'm going to flip that same Spectrum brush over and take some of Paranormal, that cool duochrome purple. Honestly, this duochrome purple all by itself would have made such a cool wing. I just can't resist using multiple shadows. And again, I'm kind of smudging that over that merge where the blue and purple kind of meet, just so it can all fade really nice. And I'm just gonna go back and forth with both sides of the brush. Oh, I love that. It's so pretty. For my lower lash line, I kind of want to just smoke out the blue and purple a little bit. I have this random brush from Royal & Langnickel. It's a smudgy brush, kind of right here, and then a blending brush. So I'm just going to take Loch Ness, that blue matte, pop it right up against the edge I want this smokiness to be very focused in the outer portion to leave the inner portion of my eye fairly open, kind of in that zone right there. And then I'm going to take Chupacabra, just a little bit of that purple. I'm not even pointing to things. I am being such a bad makeup tutorialist. I used Loch Ness first and now I'm going in with Chupacabra, that purple matte. Just on the blending brush side, and I'm just going to start smudging. And again, keeping it more focused out here, trying to be careful that I don't disrupt the wing action I have going on. This isn't going to be anything that revolutionary. I'm just trying to add a little bit of color down here. Nothing too crazy. Kind of, sort of, something like that. I'm actually going to take Paranormal again, that Duochrome Purple, and I want that to be my inner corner highlight again. I know I did this in look number 1 as well, but I just can't resist. I think it'll be cute. Just gonna blend that out so it's a little softer. Actually, no, I take that back. I want to use Area 51, the silver, right there. I'm gonna use that instead. I think this will add just a different type of gleam, and this is a very chunky shimmer, so add something a little extra special. Oh yeah, that's cute. I do want to add my star stamp. I'm pretty sure, yes, I did do this in look number 1 as well. I just want to add one right here. Hopefully I don't mess up. It's pretty good. I just have to fill in the inside. And I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm going to repeat this on the other eye, fill in that, throw on my lashes, eye pencil, and lip, and I'll be back when my look's complete. All right, this is look number 2 complete. I think it's so pretty. I feel just very witchy, fantasy-esque. I just really like it. I'm vibing with it. The eye pencil I went with is Platinum from NYX. I just felt like that silver tied perfectly with my silver inner corner and just kind of complemented the look without taking it away. My lashes are also the Style October from Esta like I used in look number 1. And on my lips, I felt like being extra colorful, so I went with Mako from Menagerie Cosmetics. I felt like this particular shade of blue just went with my eye look so nicely. Really like it. I think it kind of ties in with the lower lash line. I'm content with this. Anyways, let's just finish up this video and I'll give you my thoughts on the palette. All right, welcome back. Which look was your favorite? I'm vibing with this one for sure the most. I just love this style of eye look on myself. I think it's so pretty. So this one's definitely my favorite, but I really liked look number 1 as well. Let's chat about the palette, shall we? As far as the shimmers go, I think they're all so beautiful, especially Paranormal. This is easily my favorite shadow in the palette. That duochrome just gets my heart going. I think the silver is so brilliant. I love how kind of chunky it is. It's such a beautiful reflective shimmer. I'm really happy with all the shimmers. As far as the mattes go, I think they're all very beautiful. Chupacabra definitely looks lighter on the skin than in the pan in my opinion. I don't feel like it comes across quite as rich as this, but it's still a lovely shade. I find them all to be pretty pigmented. They blend nicely. Obviously, you don't have those typical like transition colors in this palette aside from Mothman. So if you feel like you need more dimension in your looks, you would have to dip into another palette. But I've found I've been able to complete looks just fine with just these shadows alone. It just kind of depends on what your needs are. I didn't have any issues with patchiness. I didn't have any issues with layering shadows. I felt like everything performed how I wanted it to. I feel like the mattes perform very similar to the Orb of Light palette, but it's kind of hard to compare the two because I feel like mattes and colors always kind of act a little bit different, not necessarily formula-wise, but just what you would use them for. I don't know if that makes sense. Hopefully that's coming across in some sort of way. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this palette. Is it my current favorite palette of all time? No, but I've been very pleased with it. I'm glad I treated myself to it. I've had fun creating looks. I think the shimmers are really pretty. Shimmers are definitely where this palette shines for me personally, but again, I didn't have a problem with the mattes. I thought they were fine. Overall, I think this was a solid palette. This was a really fun release from Black Moon, and I'm excited to see what else they come out with in the future. I would love to know what you think about this palette. Did you pick it up? Do you want to pick it up? Did you pass on it? I want to hear all of your thoughts down below. If you made it to the end of this video, leave me a star emoji just because I'm wearing stars on my face right now. And if you liked it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's BeatMe and follow me there. I post every single day, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Please make sure you're staying informed with Black Lives Matter. There's a link in my description box that will take you to resources and ways in which you can help. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.